Hi everyone, you are on Igniting Minds, the power of knowledge, and we have like a very interesting person tonight, and we're gonna like dive into the conversation, what she has to say. So let's begin. Hi, Rula. First of all, thank you so much for coming
Thank you
here.
for having me.
Okay, and the person or like audience who are not aware about you, could you like explain or give a little bit information about
Yes,
you?
of course. Hi, everybody. I'm Lebanese and Syrian. I came to the United States 2 years ago. Um, I lived in Lebanon for 10 years of my life and I did my undergraduate there and I survived a lot. I don't
Mhm.
know if you guys have heard of the Lebanese Revolution
Mhm.
of 2019 when our banks basically shut down because of our corrupt government and this is I took part in this revolution many years ago, and my government is the reason that I'm here in the United States.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, I mean, how old you were when this happened?
I was 25.
Okay.
Yes.
And like how you started thinking about like to United
Yeah.
States and why did you choose like a specific course? So,
hmm
yeah.
So in August 2020, there was a huge explosion
Mm-hmm.
in our port of Beirut,
Mm-hmm.
and I was half a mile away from there,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just bloody, a lot of injuries, a
Yeah.
lot of pain. And a day after that, I decided I don't want to stay in this country anymore. And, I have family here, so I decided to pack everything. I applied to at least 200 universities across the United States
Mhm. And you did it all by yourself?
by myself.
Wow.
Yeah. Before I chose University of New Haven,
Mm-hmm.
and here I
Why
am.
this university? I mean, like you chose like 100
Yes.
university. Why University of New Haven?
I looked at the campus, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at where the location is, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Connecticut looked beautiful to me, so that's why I decided to come here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad that I came here. And I'm graduating in 2 days on Saturday.
Oh wow,
So,
that's
yeah.
so interesting. Are you
Yeah.
excited about it?
Very excited.
Okay.
And my major is public administration, which is, government mostly. It's public work where you work in the cities and you work in the towns. And the reason I wanted to do this major is because I come from a country where our government is very corrupt and we don't have any women in government, in parliament and everything. And I want to prove to them women can work
Wow, that's very motivated.
in
I mean, it's
politics.
very, yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
that's very interesting. I mean, you
Yeah.
have like some vision to do this program.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And in the future, maybe when I have enough money in 20 years, I want to open a shelter for women and children in my country.
Wow, that's another like goal which you
Yes.
had
Yes.
inspiring for other
Yes.
people as well.
Yes. Women who have
Okay.
been battered, children who come from a broken home, I want them to feel good.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
have like any plans like for that or when you want to do that and do you
I want to
think of
find a
that?
job. So right now I'm looking for a job in the United States
Mm-hmm.
and I want to stay here, make money, and then we'll see what happens in the future, possibly in 10, 20 years when I'm fully developed in my career. I want to start a shelter.
Okay.
That's my dream.
I would like to take you back to your country and ask, since Syria is one country which is like we heard a lot of things negative and wrong. It's not like a good facility there.
Mm.
And I see like your country is just next to. Do you
Yes.
see any kind of difference or the challenges, like how you handle, how your country is different from there? And
Once upon a time, we used to think that Lebanon was a bit better than Syria in terms of economical
uh-huh.
stability.
Yeah,
We're now somewhat similar with them with
is it?
inflation and, we don't have 24/7 electricity, no 24/7 water.
Okay.
It's very, very bad right now.
Mm-hmm.
The electricity goes up for 7 hours a day sometimes,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's
It's a
not a
little
good country. Yeah,
challenging. It
it's
must
very
be because
challenging.
right now, like couple of months back, we got earthquake there. If I'm not wrong, like
Yes,
Turkey and Syria.
Turkey,
How this
Syria, and
like
Lebanon. We
yeah.
felt this in Lebanon.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it? It affected how badly it was.
quite well. In my parents' home, there was a lot of shaking and objects fell off shelves and stuff like that. So it was pretty bad. Yeah.
Okay, you were there like at that time?
No, I was in America. I was very scared for my parents.
Okay,
Very
so are
scared.
they safe?
Yeah, they're safe. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Thank
so
God.
glad.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
because it was really bad if I say so. I mean, the condition of both the country was really extremely bad.
Mm.
And for your country, I didn't think of it, but it's now like when I'm coming across, it's just next. I'm a little curious about like to know how it is. I mean, how do you handle these kind of because the geography is just next to each other, right?
Yes.
Must be like some effect on that part.
Yes. Yes. Once upon a time we were part of Syria before Lebanon became Lebanon. So we're all in the same
Yeah,
area,
it's the same
basically.
kind
So
of people.
what
Yeah.
happens to Syria mentally, physically, everything we are affected by them too.
Yeah,
We have a lot of refugees coming to Lebanon as well from Syria because of the civil war that happened for 10 years.
Uh-huh.
We have so many refugees. And, my mom, she's part Syrian.
Mhm.
So I feel for her and I feel for the country.
Yeah.
So, and our country is not better, after the explosion of 2020, so many people died, so many people passed away, a lot of people were injured. And we said, we are
When
not
this
better than
happened,
anybody.
you were like, how old you were like when this happened?
The explosion.
Yeah,
I was like 27,
27,
26, sorry, 26.
26.
Yeah.
Okay. And you were there. How, I mean, give me like a little more about it.
So this explosion happened in August 4th, 2020, and it was a very normal Thursday, very casual. I was with my friends, nothing happened. We were like, okay, it's very normal day.
Yeah.
Suddenly we heard something up above us and then a huge explosion and the glass fell on my friends and me and it's just
Yeah.
buildings were torn down, stuff like that.
Okay.
And this is because there was, illegal chemicals being stored in our port that the government knew about and they didn't do anything about it. And they knew that was there and they knew that this was dangerous.
Okay. And what was the reaction of the public when this happened?
Outrage. Outrage. Everybody was angry.
Okay.
Angry at the government. There was children's blood on their hands.
Okay. And
Yeah.
what was the response of government? How they have supported their public?
Barely with anything. We had only support from other countries mostly.
It must be like affecting your mental health, not only you, but the people like who are
Yeah.
staying in that country.
Yeah, a lot of people had, survivor's guilt, where you feel guilty for being alive
Yeah.
instead of other people taking, their deaths, basically. You feel like you should have been there. You should have been the one who died.
And that's how like you thought of it like to do this
Yeah,
course and
yeah.
get into like
Yeah,
something
yeah.
action I
Action.
can
Yes.
make changes. I
Yes.
can do something like for my
Yes,
country.
because my
That's
country
really
is not doing anything
inspiring.
right.
Yeah. You have to do some changes. That's amazing. Apart from this, what are the other challenges like mental health? Yes, I mean, how you face, how you overcome, how you like manage to do all those things and come here.
Yeah, it was hard. It was tough. It was very tough. And there was a point where I thought I wasn't going to get my visa to come to the United States. Also, it's very expensive. It's very expensive to come to the US, and tuition here is so expensive. So, thinking about with our economic situation back in Lebanon is very tough. People aren't able to get their money out of their banks. So, we were like, what are we going to do? So, I saved money from my work, enough money to come here.
Okay.
And come live here, come spend 2 years here,
Yeah.
And
when you
I'm
started
so
thinking
grateful.
about, having this dream to come United States, and how much time actually took you to come here?
Um, so my process began, I'd say October 2020, 2020. And then I finally got my acceptance February 2021. And then I started, applying for my visa in March, and then I got here by July.
So someone has guided you on that, or like you just think of about all those dreams like all by yourself?
All by myself.
Wow, that's really nice.
Yeah.
And heads off for you, like
Thank
Viola.
you.
I mean, you came from such a country where so many things tragedy happening, and still like pushing yourself to
Mm-hmm.
come here. You've
Yes.
lived here. You've
Yeah.
completed your course.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you're gonna get like a final degree.
Final
And
degree.
yeah,
Waiting for so long.
yeah. So I would like to ask, I mean, before coming here, New Haven, what was your experience? I mean, like what you were thinking about, like it's gonna be expectations and all, and how you experienced it here.
Okay, so I thought it was going to be great. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you watch all these TV shows, movies about the United States and how amazing it
Yeah,
is and
yeah.
everything. And then you come here and it's like, oh my God,
You are actually living
you're
your
living
dream.
here. You know, I
Yeah.
used to come here every year
Uh-huh.
to visit my brothers. And, you know, when you're here, it's very nice. You're on your own holiday.
Yeah.
But when you're here and you're living here, it's different. It's like, oh my God, I'm alone, you know,
Yeah.
and especially in West Haven where I live, it's just lonely.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one thing because you don't have like family here. You don't have anyone who gonna console you in your bad day or
Yeah.
good days. Like no one
Yeah.
here like to celebrate. But one thing like you need to make your friends here
Mhm.
scratch your life like from the
Yeah.
beginning and
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
start your new
That was
stuff.
tough. That
Yeah,
was tough, you know. But I managed to find friends within a few months, you know.
that's so nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that
And now I have a lot of friends.
that's interesting.
I, you know, I was surprised to make so many friends because I didn't think like I always thought I was an introvert, you know, I was shy. Then I just, you know, integrated myself, you
Okay.
know, made friends very easily. Just smile and compliment people, you know, that's the best thing you can do.
Yeah,
Be
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Be nice. Yeah.
What is the most beautiful thing you like about United States when you came here? I mean, like you were in such a country and
Mm.
you just came here. You experienced now like a 2 year over here. What is the most interesting part like of United States?
3 words. Okay. PayPal,
Okay.
24/7 electricity,
Okay.
24/7 water.
You like
Fine.
those things?
Yes, it's
Maybe.
basic needs that I didn't
Yeah.
have back home. Basic needs.
And oh, okay. You
It's
made me
it's a
feel like
privilege. It's a privilege to have
yeah, yeah, yeah,
electricity, and
yeah.
people don't realize this. But if you come back to my country and the electricity is going off every 1 hour, you're gonna know. Oh my God, I want to come back here. You know, because I have everything I need.
Mm-hmm.
No
Okay.
matter you know how poor, or how rich you are in the United States, you're gonna have these basic needs.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
how they are like managing? I mean, right now you are here, you came like from far. How they are like doing? I mean, still all the bad thing going on in your country. I mean, they are not providing. I
No.
mean, people are not pushing them like to towards the betterment
Mm.
for the country.
Yeah.
So what is the reason actually, main reason you cause you can say like for that bad thing about your country?
Government.
Why?
Just government. Very poor government.
It's a
Very
decision or the people, selfish people who are doing for
selfish.
themselves.
Selfish, corrupt government. Politicians.
Okay. And
Yeah.
how do you think after this program, I pretty much, I mean, like, I understand you might have like some understanding of the like on how you should react on certain
Mm.
problems, right? What do you think? Like, if you become like a PM of
Mhm.
your country, what
Which will
first thing
never
you're gonna
happen,
be?
but okay.
But yeah, I mean, like, one of the best part in your dream and imagination, I mean, you can think anything. There
Yeah.
is no limit. So my question is, if you become like PM, what you gonna do? Like, but first thing,
First thing
yeah.
is I'm gonna try to make fundraising as much as I can for my people. Get as much money for my people, for my country.
How
I
you
don't
gonna
know.
do that?
We in the past we have reached out to different countries in the past for money. That did not work.
Mhm.
What we can ask is for people who are these billionaires, millionaires,
Mm-hmm.
can you help us a little bit? And when we become a flourishing country, we will give back your money. You know,
Mm-hmm.
people who have all this money in the world
Mm-hmm.
can help us a little bit, and that's what happened. That's what happened after the explosion of 2020. You know, there was a so many celebrities were giving us money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So helping like when you are in your bad time,
yeah,
people should come forward
yes,
and support you.
exactly,
And then
exactly.
like make you console like everything gonna be like okay we are
Yeah,
here to help you,
yes,
right? That's how like you gonna
yes.
feel like okay.
And do not steal this money from their people, you know, because
Yeah.
even in, you know, during the explosion of 2020, you
Mhm.
know, countries were giving us aid and the government was taking this aid and keeping it for
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I will never be that. I'll be very, very clear with my people. Honesty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't steal from your people.
And if you're running the country, I mean, you have to think like as a leader, you have to think for people because king is become a king because of people, right?
Yes,
Because
yes,
people love make him king.
yes.
So I don't know.
Respect because
Yeah,
that person is being honest and
exactly.
not lying and not stealing
Correct.
and not killing their own people.
Yeah.
You know.
So, you are here. Do you want to convey something, or do you want people like from your country to come here to seek like a new journey or new life? Do you advise them to
Absolutely.
come here?
Not just America, everywhere. Just leave the country and go to at least a country where you have services that are available, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat stable,
Mm-hmm.
inflation. Here we have a lot of inflation, but it's still manageable, back home. Back home, upper class families have become, or upper middle class have become poor
Mm.
because of this situation. It's tough. So yes, I 100% recommend students coming here. Especially for me, I didn't want to get a master's degree at the beginning. I didn't think about a master's degree until, oh my God, you said, like, I was like, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
And I can't just, apply for a job visa here, J1s. Yeah. So I just said, okay, I'm going to do my master's and change my life. And it changed my life for the better. And I'm here and I met you.
Yeah, I'm so glad. Like I'm so glad like to hear the realistic thing about your country. I mean, still it's happening.
Mm.
It's still like it's now so many things are available.
Yes.
Some people like here, if you come United States, we have like a freedom to do anything.
Absolutely.
There are certain country you are not have that kind of freedom
Absolutely.
to talk. Even like
Yeah.
we are talking right now.
Yeah.
There are certain country who can hold you
Yes.
not to talk about it.
Yeah.
So I have like a privilege to be here to talking to you.
Yes.
Like I can say whatever I'm thinking.
Yes, and I'm so
which is-
grateful.
yeah.
So grateful.
We can come up with the decision, okay, like we have to do this.
Yeah.
It's so great, no? It's so
Yeah,
nice
it's
to do
amazing.
it. Yeah. So if you want to like give the direction of a couple of student, couple of people who wants to be like you, come here to study, what could be the first step or like they should take?
Especially if you want to become, a student.
Yeah,
That's the
I mean,
main
like,
choice that most people make. Apply, 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 apply. That's all I can.
how they get the direction of like apply, how you have started. I mean, your country is like full struggling with the challenges.
Yes.
No lights, no this.
No lights.
So how did you manage to do all those things and then
Fortunately, I come from a family that's a bit better than a lot, but we're still kind of struggling with the electricity.
Okay,
So
okay.
when I had the Wi-Fi, I would just go online and like look at universities, not even in the United States. I'd go to Canada, UK, other European countries as well, and just find universities that I wanted, programs that I wanted to do, and I applied for them. I just applied with all the money that I could. Just struggles. The struggle was real, but if you're persistent
yeah,
and resilient, you will make it.
how did you manage the money stuff?
Money stuff, help from family and my father as much as we can.
Okay.
And from my job, because I worked in the insurance business for 5 years.
Okay. What is your next move right now? I mean, like
Now,
you're completing your course. I mean, you are applying for a job.
Mm.
Yes. I mean, apart from that, like, what is your next move?
next move is my biggest aim is to stay in America.
Stay in America? Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hoping like that's so
Yeah.
nice. I mean, okay, so this is the conversation which we had, like, it was really interesting. Now we are jumping into the next conversation, which is a fireside
Yeah.
round. And that conversation, that the question gonna be like, you have to answer one sentence or a one word answer, okay? So let's get into that. Okay, so what is the favorite thing to do in your University of New Haven?
Make friends.
Okay. What is the favorite memory you have in University of New Haven?
Meeting my first friend at Bart's
Okay.
first day, and he's still my friend to this day.
Oh.
His name is Remy. Shout out to Remy.
So this is for Rami. Your favorite place in the University of New Haven?
My favorite place would be Rec Center because I always spend time there every single day. recreation center.
Okay. One thing which you would like to change in University of New Haven.
University Immigration Services.
Okay.
Yes.
What advice would you give to 15-year-old you?
Put your career first over everything. Put your studies first.
How do you balance your work life and the personal life?
I have a schedule
Mm-hmm.
where I have certain days where I put for studying
Mm-hmm.
for certain hours, and the rest I just, once I'm done with my studying and my duties,
Mm-hmm.
I
Then you
go
do
enjoy
other
life.
thing. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the most important lesson you have learned here?
Say hi. Say hi to everyone, and compliment.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's how you make friends.
Okay. How do you approach your problem and struggles?
Through talking to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, talking to a friend.
Okay, that's so wonderful. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Rula, for being here,
Yes.
spending time and
Absolutely.
sharing your experience. I'm glad to
Absolutely.
have talked to you.
Me too.
And please, you have to come out, you have to talk to people, you have to see if you're finding any problem. Look at her. She is one of the inspiration for me and for people out there. She has done so much and struggle, literally coming from serial kind of country. I mean, I would definitely say that. And I mean, like being here, and now she is in very good position, and she has a plan to go back and to do some changes in the government. Isn't it
Yes.
amazing?
Yes.
So thank you so much, everyone. Keep watching us, and we will come back to you with a new story, new people, new inspiration. So till then, tada, bye bye.
Bye bye.